Welcome to the trials and tribulations of my 8-bit breadboard computer build. In the previous video, I completed the A register, which is in kit 2 out of 4 for the entire breadboard build. Here I will go ahead and test my A register by setting enable to low and loading ones into each of the 8 bits. And I will go ahead and zoom in a bit on my breadboard to kind of show you how everything is connected. The yellow wire is for loading data and the green one is for resetting the register. And here we're going to go ahead and see if we can load what's on the register onto a bus that we've set up here temporarily for testing purposes. So we're going to go ahead and save the data onto the register and use this orange wire to display what's on the register onto our bus. And everything is working correctly. All the LEDs are lighting up as they should to match the A register. And here I'm just zooming in a bit on everything to give you a better picture of how things are connected. So now that we're able to load what's on the A register onto the bus, we are going to go ahead and use the bus to input data onto the A register. So setting some of these LEDs to zeros, as you can see here, and then we're going to reflect that back onto the bus. So it looks like everything is connected appropriately. Transferring data to one another, displaying it onto the bus. So that's working great. Now that the A register has been completed, we went ahead and moved on to building the B register, which is exactly the same as the A register. There isn't much difference there. And the testing is the same, just making sure it's able to store data, you're able to input data, and you're able to display it back onto the bus. And what we'll do for the testing here is we'll load some results onto the A register, and then we want that to go ahead and be reflected onto the bus. And then from the bus, we'll go ahead and transfer that onto the B register. So the A and B register should be reflecting the same thing. And at a certain point, the bus, the A register, and the B register are all reflecting the same thing. However, the A register and the B register are actually able to store that data. I'm having an issue here, as you can see, with my little with my power adapter, but nonetheless, we still have that stored data there. So we know the A register is working well, and we're able to load what's on the A register onto the bus. So that's good to know, but what we want to know is if our B register is going to work with all of this hooked up. So here I'm just showing you a close-up of my build so far. So the clock, my A register, and what's the results in my A register. Here is my B register and the bus. So we're going to go ahead and test things all together here. So again, from the A register, we're loading that onto the bus. Everything looks good, looks perfect. Gonna go ahead and stop enabling that onto the bus. Just have it on the A register on its own. Now it's on the A register, the bus, and now we've successfully put it onto the B register. So it looks like everything is working great. Everything's connected as it should be. Here we're just gonna go ahead and save the data onto the registers individually. Here we can see both the A and B register have the same stored values. I moved on to build the instruction register, and it is set up in the opposite direction just for the final design of the entire build. Eventually we will have a bus running through the middle. A register, B register, and the ALU will be on the opposite side of the instruction register. Now my instruction register is not working. As you can see, it's not lighting up the least significant bits. The blue LEDs, that's for the most significant bits, and that will be used for the decoder later on. So the bottom LED's not displaying as it should be. When I hook it up to my clock, it messes up with my clock, disrupts it in some way, and when I try to hook it up directly to my B register, my clock does go back to normal eventually. However, the last bit on the B register starts to pulse. Just like the instruction register was doing when it was hooked up to the clock directly. So there is a problem there. I'll have to solve it on the side, but I'll go ahead and continue to start building the ALU while I troubleshoot the instruction register on the side. I believe the problem is my power adapter, but I will keep you updated. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.